On Sunday of Holy Week, Jesus rides into Jerusalem on the back of a donkey. We call it Palm Sunday because he was welcomed with palm branches and people threw their coats down in front of him. On Monday of Holy Week, Jesus goes into the temple and he cleans house. He gets irate at the misuse of God's house and of God's word. On Tuesday, he has a lot of conversations, a lot of talking, a lot of teaching, a lot of preparing his disciples for the end, a lot of confrontation with his enemies. And on Wednesday of Holy Week, do you know what Jesus did? As far as we can tell, he didn't do anything. The Bible is silent about what happened on Wednesday of Holy Week. And that actually makes sense. Many times during Jesus' ministry, he would often get away to rest, to talk in prayer with his Father in heaven, or just to refresh himself physically. Sometimes he would take his disciples with him, and sometimes he would go alone. He did that very, very frequently. And it makes sense that he would do this now in the middle of Holy Week with Thursday and Friday coming, because he was going to need his strength. And why? Well, just think about how heavy your heart is with guilt or regret when you've messed up just once, when you've let just one person down, and you know it, when you crossed a line and you wish you could take it back, but you can't. Jesus knew he was going to carry the weight of everybody's sins on his heart, all at the same time. All people, of all time. He was going to need his strength. Or just think about how hard it is to love someone who doesn't really deserve it. Somebody who has not been very loving towards you. Somebody who hasn't pulled their weight. Someone who hasn't done their fair share, or somebody who was really hurtful towards you. Jesus knew he was going to love all people, of all time, without exception. He was going to need his strength because he needed to do those things perfectly in order to give any of us hope. And he did. He did. By the end of Friday, he would have used all of his strength to forgive you of everything, to love you, no matter the cost, no matter what it cost him, so that you could walk through the rest of your life finding rest in the assurance that God holds nothing against you, so that your soul could rest in the assurance that you are loved today and every day by your Father in heaven. Rest well tonight, my friends, in those two truths, that you are forgiven, that you are loved,